Well, we are continuing our conversations with Brian Lincer from Internicola Law Firm. Today, we are talking, this is kind of a tough question. One of the things I hear a lot is that the franchise agreement is one-sided. It's completely sided for the franchisor. And I have my own answers for that, but I think it makes sense to ask a franchise attorney what he thinks when we say, Brian, why are the franchise agreements so one-sided toward the franchisor?
That's a great question. So the franchise agreements are typically one-sided in favor of the franchisor. So that's actually true. The reason why that is the case is the franchise system, is something that the franchisor created over a number of years, and it cost, they spent, a lot of money trying to develop the system. And what they need to do, they actually need a way to protect that brand, to protect that system. So for example, to have an enforceable non-compete where someone can't just take the same identical business and operate somewhere else, that's really important for a franchisor to be able to have that ability to stop people from doing that. And
too, I try to explain to them that, it's sided to the franchisor, but it's the franchisor's job to protect the brand. When you sign the franchise agreement, you're part of the brand and it's protecting you as well. Is that a good way to say it?
That's exactly the case, because when you sign on with the system, you want to make sure that system is a strong system. You want to make sure that there's consistency, and you want to make sure no one's going to compete in your territory, right? So at the end of the day, it's really protecting the system as a whole, which ultimately protects the franchisor and the franchisees of the system, right? So once you're in the system, you want to have that ability to enforce, those types of things. And a good example would be a territory obligation, right? We want to make sure that the franchisor can enforce, the territory. So if you have a franchisee in a neighboring territory, they can't come over to your territory. Without a strong agreement, you can't do that. The franchisor can't do that. And ultimately, it's going to hurt the franchisees because they're not able to be protected against others. So it's really important to have that tool to stop people from doing those types of things. But ultimately, it's the franchisee who benefits from that.
That's great. Thank you so much, Brian. We'll talk to you soon.